A parallel plate capacitor, a parallel plate has area A, plate separation D, and capacitance C. It is filled with the three different dielectric materials having dielectric constants K1, K2, K3 as shown in the figure. If a single dielectric material is to be used to have the same capacity C in this capacitor, then its dielectric constant K has to be. Okay, so means we have to find the equivalent dielectric constant. So we have to replace these three dielectrics by a single dielectric. Then what will be the dielectric constant of the single dielectric slab? So same logic we apply. That is here between A and B, between small a and small b. So these two are in parallel. Together they are in series with this. So we draw the equivalent circuit and K1, K2, K3, and for C1 and C2 the plate area will be A by 2, and for C3 the plate area will be. So this is the equivalent. This is the diagram. K1, K2. This is K3. This is A. This is B. So now equivalent circuit will be, so this is D by 2. This is also D by 2. So this is A. This is A by 2. This is A by 2. Now equivalent circuit will be, these two are in, this is C1, this is C2, this is C3, this is A, this is B. This is the equivalent circuit. Now C1 will write the formula for C1. C1 is equal to K1 epsilon naught A by 2 divided by D by 2. So K1 epsilon naught A by D. Similarly, C2 is equal to K2 epsilon naught A by 2 divided by D by 2. So that equal to K2 epsilon naught A by D. Now, so C3 will be equal to K3 epsilon naught A divided by D by 2. So this is equal to 2 times of K3 epsilon naught A by 2. Now, so effective capacity, C1 and C2 are in series. So you can write C1 plus C2. Together they are in series with the C3. So effective capacity between A and B will be 1 by C1 plus C2 plus 1 by C2. So in place of this effective capacity, or in effective capacitor, assume that there is a single dielectric of dielectric constant K. K epsilon naught, area of that capacitor will be A by D. So the D will come to the numerator. So this is equal to, 1 by C1. So 1 by C1 plus C2. So here in both C1 and C2 we have D in the denominator. So you will get D divided by K1 epsilon naught A plus K2 epsilon naught A. Actually K1 epsilon naught A by D plus K2 epsilon naught A by D. So the D, if we take common, so you can send to the numerator, plus 1 by 2K3 epsilon naught A. That again this D will come to the numerator. D will be cancelled here. Epsilon naught A will be cancelled here. Now, so 1 by K, this is effective dielectric constant, is 1 by K1 plus K2 plus 1 by K3. So this is the correct option.